Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the enchanting realm of winter in China. Imagine a land where ancient wonders wear a pristine coat of snow, where vibrant festivals illuminate the frosty nights, and where natural beauty takes on a ethereal charm. From the majestic Great Wall winding through a snowy landscape to the crystalline lake of Jiuzhaigou shimmering under a frozen sky, China in winter is a symphony of sights and experiences unlike any other. But this journey is not without its challenges. Beyond the breathtaking scenery lies a cultural landscape that can be both fascinating and perplexing for first-time visitors. To truly unlock the magic of winter in China, one must be prepared to navigate not only the physical terrain but also the intricacies of language, customs, and modern-day technologies. Join us as we embark on an expedition through the heart of winter in China, unveiling its hidden treasures and equipping you with the knowledge and tools to conquer the challenges that lie ahead. Get ready to immerse yourself in a world of contrasts where the ancient and the modern intertwine and where adventure awaits at every frosty turn. Navigating the labyrinth. Challenges of winter travel in China. Venturing into a foreign land, especially one as vast and culturally rich as China, can be an exhilarating yet daunting experience. While the allure of winter landscapes and festive celebrations is undeniable, it's essential to be aware of the unique challenges that may arise during the travels. By understanding these potential hurdles, you can better prepare yourself for a smoother and more enjoyable journey. The language barrier. Mandarin Chinese reigns supreme as the official language of China. While English signage and menus are becoming more prevalent in major cities and tourist hotspots, venturing beyond these areas may lead you into a linguistic maze where communication can be tricky. Don't let this deter you, though. Embrace the opportunity to learn a few basic Mandarin phrases, utilize its translation apps, and rely on body language when words fail. Remember, a smile and genuine effort to connect can go a long way in bridging the communication gap. Visa requirements. Before you even pack your bags, ensure you have the necessary visa to enter China. The visa application process can vary depending on your nationality and purpose of visit. Research specific requirements well in advance and allow ample time for processing. A valid visa is your passport to unlocking the wonders of China, so don't let this crucial step slip through the cracks. The Great Firewall and Internet access. China's internet landscape is unique, with restrictions on access to many popular websites and applications that you might rely on back home. This includes social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, search engines like Google, and communication tools like WhatsApp and Gmail. To stay connected with loved ones and access essential information, consider setting up a virtual private network or VPN before your trip. A VPN can help you bypass the restrictions and enjoy a more seamless online experience. The cashless society. China has rapidly embraced digital payment methods, with mobile apps like Alipay and WeChat Pay dominating everyday transactions. While credit cards are accepted in some establishments, particularly in larger cities, relying solely on them may prove limiting. To fully immerse yourself in a Chinese way of life and avoid potential inconveniences, consider setting up a mobile payment account or carrying sufficient cash for smaller purchases and transportation. Braving the winter chill. Winter in China can be bitterly cold, especially in the northern regions. Temperatures can plummet below freezing, and snow and ice are common occurrences. Pack accordingly, layering up with thermal wear, warm sweaters, and a sturdy winter coat, a hat, gloves, and a scarf. Don't forget to protect your extremities with thick socks and waterproof boots to keep your feet warm and dry. Cultural nuances. China boasts a rich and diverse culture with customs and traditions that may differ significantly from your own. Take the time to familiarize yourself with basic etiquette, such as greeting people with a slight bow instead of a handshake, using both hands when giving or receiving gifts, and avoiding loud or boisterous behavior in public places. Understanding and respecting cultural norms can enhance your interactions with locals and enrich your overall experience. Gearing up for the adventure. Essential preparations. Now that you're aware of the potential challenges, let's shift our focus to preparing for a successful and fulfilling winter journey in China. By taking the following steps, you can equip yourself with the necessary tools and knowledge to navigate the cultural landscape and embrace the wonders that await. Master the basics of Mandarin. While fluency in Mandarin is not expected, learning a few basic phrases can significantly enhance your interactions with locals and demonstrate your respect for the culture. Start your greetings like 你好, hello, 谢谢, thank you, and 不客气, you're welcome. Practice common expressions like 再见, goodbye, 对不起, sorry, and 请问, excuse me. Even a few simple words can go a long way in building rapport and fostering positive connections. Equip yourself with translation tools. In situations where verbal communication proves challenging, translation apps can be your lifeline. Download reliable apps like Pleco or Google Translate to your smartphone or tablet. These apps can translate words, phrases, and even entire sentences, helping you decipher menus, signs, and conversations. Some apps even offer offline translation capabilities, which can be invaluable in areas with limited internet access. Secure your digital freedom with VPN. As mentioned earlier, China's internet restrictions can hinder your ability to access familiar websites and applications. To ensure uninterrupted communication and access to information, invest in a reputable VPN service before your trip. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and routes it through a server in another country, effectively bypassing a great firewall and granting you access to a wide range of online resources. Embrace the cashless revolution. To navigate China's increasingly cashless society, consider setting up a mobile payment account with Alipay or WeChat Pay. These apps allow you to make payments for goods and services, transfer money, and even book transportation with ease. You can link your account to your international credit card or top it up with cash at designated locations. Embracing these digital payment methods can simplify your transactions and provide a more authentic experience. Pack for frigid temperatures. Winter in China can be unforgiving, so pack accordingly. Layer your clothing to trap heat and regulate your body temperature. Start with thermal underwear as a base layer, followed by sweaters, fleece jackets, and a waterproof outer layer. Don't forget to protect your head, ears, and hands with a warm hat, gloves, and a scarf. Invest in quality waterproof boots with good insulation to keep your feet warm and dry in snowy or icy conditions. Prepare a comprehensive first aid kit. While China has a well-developed healthcare system, it's always wise to be prepared for minor ailments or emergencies. Pack a comprehensive first aid kit with essentials like pain relievers, antihistamines, cold and flu medications, bandages, antiseptic wipes, and any personal medications you require. Consult your doctor before your trip to ensure you have all the necessary vaccinations and health precautions. Immerse yourself in cultural knowledge. Before embarking on a journey, take the time to learn about Chinese culture, history, and traditions. Read books, watch documentaries, or explore online resources to gain insights into the country's rich heritage. Understanding the cultural context can enhance your appreciation for the places you visit and the people you meet. It can also help you avoid cultural faux pas and navigate social interactions with greater sensitivity. Craft a detailed itinerary. While spontaneity can be exciting, having a well-planned itinerary can maximize your time and ensure you don't miss out on key experiences. Research for destinations, identify must-see attractions, and book accommodations and transportations in advance, especially during peak season. A detailed itinerary can provide a framework for your adventure, allowing you to explore with confidence and make the most of your time in China. Embrace adventure. Most importantly, approach your winter journey in China with an open mind and a spirit of adventure. Embrace the unexpected. Be willing to step outside your comfort zone and allow yourself to be captivated by the beauty and diversity of this extraordinary land. With careful preparation and a positive attitude, your winter adventure to China is sure to be an unforgettable experience.